Hey there, I'm Jonathan Mithran, J for short, the founder of flowwithpurpose.co. My vision is to live in a world where people live their soul level purpose, birthing more beauty, truth, and goodness into this world in their lifetime. And my mission is to help people awaken their soul level purpose and live it in their lifetime. Today, I just want to talk about one of the many practices, or if you like to call it soul technologies, exercises that can help to connect us, reconnect us with soul, with our soul. Um, and one that practice is called a soul walk. And I want to talk a little bit about how to take a soul walk, why even take one, and that it's super fun to do it. Okay, so the soul walk, it's a term that I learned from my mentor and the founder of Purpose Guides Institute, Jonathan Guston. Before we get into kind of soul walking and what it's all about, perhaps it makes sense to define what is soul, because we may be curious about what am I going on this walk about after all, right? The way I like to think about it is that there's soul with a big S and soul with a little s. And soul with a big S is kind of the great mystery, the universe, God, interbeing, however you define that kind of bigger than you source of all things. And the little soul is more like how I like to call it, it's the great mysteries, unique expression of you, of me, of each individual in this lifetime. The expression that is of you, in you, and through you in this lifetime. It's the essence that chose to inhabit this physical body in this period of time. And it's kind of like that knowing whisper in your depths, that sixth sense, that finger tingle you get, that gut feel that tells you, there's more to something. And the soul walk is really to connect with these, both of these, right? The big soul and little soul. And over time, you'll realize, and if you perhaps you already know that we're inextricably connected. There is a non-duality to our lives, right? Like, for example, this tree behind me is interconnected with me too. So, why even go on a soul walk? What is the soul walk? I think if you've ever asked the question, who am I? Why was I even born? What am I even doing here? A lot of these questions really arise from the soul level. And just as the questions arise from the soul level, guess where the answers come from? Also, the soul level. You guessed that right. But we're living in a time and space where our soul's voice is so drowned out by the constant din, the ceaseless din of all these other voices. Could be your manager, your spouse, your colleagues, your children, media, social media, emails is always bombarding us all the time. And those are the external voices. What about the internal voices that are there, arising from our many parts, our protector, our voices who are in exile, maybe the traumatized child, maybe fear, boredom, excitement. So many different voices are coming at us all the time and surrounding us all the time. And it's just so many is very hard to keep track of. And of course, the loudest ones tend to win, don't they? So, in order to hear soul's voice, we first need to lower the volume, turn down the volume of the other voices. And this is what a soul walk really helps to do. It really helps to create that moment, that atmosphere, that environment for us to pull away, to step back from these voices. Okay, so let's dive into soul walking. How to do a soul walk. Very, very simple and super fun. Go into nature. I'll say it again. Go into nature. Why nature, you may wonder. Nature, at least for me in my experience, really is an expression of interbeing, the harmony of chaos. You see the trees around me, you see how animals interact with each other. It looks like chaos. It looks like everything's just growing randomly, but there is an interconnectedness to it all. So when you step out of your house or wherever you are, just kind of tell soul, hey soul, I'd like to go for a walk with you. I'm just curious, and I would like to just listen to what you would like to tell me. I'm taking time away from all these things just to be with you. And maybe you want to say, and I would like to share something from my heart too. You can share anything, whatever it may be. Go ahead, and that's your moment. So then, as you step out, begin to heighten your senses, your eyes, your ears, your skin. Start to pay more attention to things you notice. You may hear a bird singing. Maybe it's a bird singing. Maybe it's cows mooing. Maybe it's a gentle breeze on your skin, the warmth of the sunlight on your face, a gray cloud. And as you are sensing into these things, reflect on the thoughts that are rolling in your mind as you notice these expressions of nature around you. And as you kind of walk, begin to speak across the species boundary. Touch the bark of a tree. Take off your shoes and let your feet kiss the earth, the grass, the soil, whatever it may be. Say hi to a bird. Say hi to the flower. Share whatever utterance emerges from you with that expression of nature. Just listen if anything comes up. And maybe you can even ask, is there anything that expression of nature would like you to do for it? I made a tree friend during my first ever soul walk, and I do visit him regularly. We hug and commune, and I also commune with the deers and the foxes in the area. In fact, this morning when I went on my run, the fox popped out, and we had a quick communing. Tip: withhold judgment. This may seem very strange and random at the start. And by the way, our ancestors used to do this all the time. Over time, it's just lost its practice, let's say. So withhold judgment. Invite your critical mind to just take a vacation for 24 hours, 48 hours. Just take a vacation. So just go like 15 minutes, half an hour, however long you would like, and see what comes up. And now when you return to wherever your home or your office or wherever you started out from, write down while it's fresh what happened during the walk. Maybe you'd prefer to do an audio recording. That's also fine. But capture whatever happened, especially the things that you think, that was nothing. You'll be surprised how the nothings, seemingly nothings, become somethings. Then sleep on it. Sleep on it. 24 hours, 48 hours, just let it rest. Whatever came up. And after that 24 hours or 48 hours, reread what you wrote. Re-listen to what you captured in your audio. Distill what it brings up in you. Something begins to arise and percolate. Maybe just gentle feelings. For instance, perhaps it may awaken a dream you shelved. You once had a dream, but you pushed it aside. That may arise during this moment. Or maybe you received a revelation many moons ago, and that revelation may come to the foreground. Perhaps it's a brand new revelation, something you never thought of before, but really grabs you at this moment. That's the soul walk. Super fun. I do it so much now. I really enjoy it. And pretty much now, it's every time I go out in nature, when I'm on my own, uh, almost it just becomes a soul walk. I'm curious to hear from you. Like, I would invite you, please try it out. Let me know what happened in the comments below. And I'm very curious to hear and learn and share your experience from it. The way you experience it and the way you go through it is going to be very unique to me, to anyone else. No one is having the same experience. And lastly, perhaps you practice similar technologies, similar ways to connect with soul. And I would really invite you to please share those as well in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more stuff about soul purpose, connecting with your soul purpose, learning about your soul purpose, discovering your soul purpose, and living your soul purpose. Thank you for joining me today. Be well. Ciao.